out, go bust a fuck that bitch. Ain't got no friends, they all turn snitch. Trust no one, they ban the switch. Trust no bitch, just give them gig. Dirty South pimp with the gold on my wrist. Empty the clip to the chamber, go click. No faking, no flashing, my record legit. I'm banking and dodging from problem. Cut throat, cut dope with the all black glaze. Sniff coke, fuck hoes while I'm late.
Welcome back to the LESTRONOS podcast. My name is Chris.
We let the person who's... Yeah, you did set a weird direction on this by not having it. Fine, I'm Taylor.
I'm Shorty.
And we have our producer over here, Kobe. What's up, man? And he's just making sure everything goes good with our recording, make sure the audio sounds good and all that shit. So, welcome back, guys. How's it been?
It's been a slow week for me, a lot of overtime.
I've had a great fucking week. I'm off screen for no reason at all.
He's beating it just right. Well, you can't show that, but you can say it's happening.
So, would you like to share the update with what's going on with you, Shorty?
Yes.
You got a big inheritance.
No, I got my teeth fixed.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Yesterday or the day before yesterday, I got 11 teeth taken out and got some new dentures. So if I'm talking a little fucked up, that'd be why.
That is similar to someone I worked with. She had all of her teeth taken out because they were all messed up. And then she did not have the money to get replacements. So everyone had talked about like how she sounded funny now because she was talking without teeth. And I was like, this is the only way I've ever heard this person speak. So no, I have yet to see any major difference in you talking, but you also haven't done like a fucking Shakespearean soliloquy.
I've noticed some things. My S's are weird. I'm still swollen like a fucking chipmunk. But it's gotten a lot better. Yesterday was really fucked up. And also I'm on painkillers, so I've been nodding off all day.
I mean, to be fair, I've only ever had 5 teeth taken out. It was the wisdom teeth and one that got cracked in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a while after that, I was like, I don't really want to be awake.
Yeah, it's not the greatest time, but I'm really glad it happened. I've been trying to get it done for a long time.
Well, I'm proud of you. Taking care of yourself is important.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Speaking of taking care of myself, I actually told you about this, but you heard what happened at work, right? About the guy who had that
Heart condition?
the
Yeah,
heart condition
that was
passed away.
unfortunate, yeah.
That shit actually scared me because like another individual actually had another issue during a night or two later, and I saw that shit. It scared me to death. No, not to death, but it really did like caught me. Like I was like, dude, it was very fearful for me because like I haven't been to the hospital or like to the doctor in 7 years, so that like I was like that shook me up. I was like, damn, I should probably get myself checked out. So next Tuesday, I'm gonna go to the doctor, and I'm very excited about that because like I really hope I have nothing going
You just
on with me.
cannot wait for him to tell you to turn and cough.
Grab my balls.
Just get a deep handful in there. Please cough, sir. Hold on. Is that... Oh, you got a little third one tucked up in there. Good job, buddy.
Imagine having 3 nuts.
Dude, for the longest time, my brother was convinced he had 3 nuts.
No way,
Seriously,
really?
Yeah.
How can you be convinced you have 3 nuts, but not, like, have any way to confirm it?
He swears there was like one either got split in half or like had a little buddy attached to his second.
I mean, he could just have a polyp. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know what he felt because I wasn't going around feeling his nuts, but it was a thing for a long time.
Just a little growth.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's fine. He had a kid and all.
Or it could be like, some people have 3 kidneys, but the third one is like only partially formed. So it's sitting there in the body and it's kidney shaped, but it doesn't actually do anything.
More decorative.
Yeah. Man, when they do the autopsy on me, they're going to be like, whoa! Holy fuck!
You think if it's not functional, you can like get it bedazzled or something? Like with that?
From the...
I mean, logistically, it wouldn't be worth it.
I mean, yes,
or
you.
logical.
I mean, if you want to get that bad boy cut open, get some fucking glitter paint
Like,
on it.
I
I'm
got
sure
my
you
kidney
could.
pierced.
I don't know. Now I think about getting your kidney pierced. It's just like that. Just sounds. That sounds more like an accident than anything. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I was in a car wreck, got my kidney pierced.
Yeah, that is an accident. Like you got punctured.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I never made this assumption, but I have looked at my dick, and
Hey, you know what? We all have.
I know, but hear me out, okay? So like, I know we like all joke around and shit, but like, low key, like, so I'm hooded. That's the best way to say it. I'm hooded,
Yeah.
and I got this big old fucking ball like on the tip of my fucking hooded thing, and it's just there. It's just there. It's just It's like a little small thing. It's just there.
Yeah, you got a whole peppercorn in there.
It's just like just there. So I was like, what the fuck do I do with this? Like, is it just there for decorative, or do I need to get that checked
Well, I
out?
don't know.
No,
let's
that's the
see it.
zipper. If you need to take it off real quick, you.
Really?
No, you insane
Jesus.
child. It's just skin. It's just part of your body.
I'm just so weirded out by the little ball. Like, why is it so big though? Like,
I can't wait for you to have your doctor visit.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
go
wait
up
for you to
there.
be banned from the clinic you go to. The doctor's just sitting there done going, he just kept wanting me to look at this fucking thing on the tip of his penis. I can't. You can't ask more than one question about that with me saying no.
well, like it's just there. I've been worrying about it since I was a kid. To be honest with you, I'm just like, why is this there? Like,
You've had physicals. You never thought to ask or anything.
not really. I thought I was just born like that. I didn't really think about it till now.
I mean, has it like grown exponentially?
Not really.
Then it's probably just like a mole. It's just there, dog.
all right. I'm gonna try to get it off though. Try to get it removed though, because I don't like it.
Do it.
That's a joke.
You
That's
have,
a joke.
You have a free, not quite a Prince Albert, but you have a free stud on the boy, and you're like, ah, you know what? It's just not for me.
It's not. You know, it's
I mean, that's fair. You can schedule a bris.
true.
Oh, I couldn't imagine doing that as an adult.
Well, no, I don't have any I have no desire for that to happen to children, but
Yeah.
Well, one thing for sure is I'm kind of glad my mother didn't say, "Oh, well, cut his hood off," and shit like that.
I'm not hooded. I have no complaints.
Does it feel weird, dude?
What?
Like not being hooded.
No, it feels normal to me.
hey, it's probably from birth he's
Yeah.
been unhooded.
I didn't decide to.
I
do it
don't think
last
at
week.
13 he went, hey, you know
Well,
what?
Well, like the thing is, I did it one time. I unhooded myself for the whole day. It just felt weird on my head, on my helmet. And
You
shit.
walked
My
around
helmet-
holding
you
My
it
helmet
together?
felt fucking weird. I was like, "What the fuck is this shit? What is this feeling?" I'm like,
Did you
this-
fucking masking tape it down?
No, I just pulled it out like, fruit, and just let it out for the rest of the day. Didn't bother. I mean,
I don't know, because like I've had it unhooded and then put clothes on. I've just been like, it just
feels
it
weird.
rubs, and I'm like, this is a rub I'm not used to. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking put the hood back on this bad boy.
Both of you are unsnipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's news to me.
Well, yeah,
I mean, I don't talk about my dick.
yeah. I don't really. Well, talk about it's fine. I don't really,
You know.
wave it about for people.
Me either, but to me that's normal. That's what really is normal. But to me, I assume everyone is, even though I know that's not true.
It's a popular thing for people to do.
Yeah.
Who usually does it more? The Catholics do it too, right? I don't want to like point.
They're
fingers.
not supposed to,
Oh, really?
but whether or not they do is up to them.
Sure.
As far as like a religious thing, no, Christianity, there's like an entire section in the New Testament going, hey, yeah, you guys don't have to do that anymore. That was a Judaism thing. We can cut that out. So if Catholicism, I wouldn't be surprised if the Catholics would do it. They're fucking weird to me, so.
Also, you said something about like the hood coming off and like just having your head exposed. It is snipped, but I do still have skin that goes over like the tip of the head. Like it's not fully out.
So like,
Wait, that just sounds like you had a botched job.
No, I
Or it grew back
so
out.
is it like this most of the time?
no like
No.
no.
Okay.
It's
Because that's what I was thinking. It was like that most of the time.
I'm just gonna have to show you at some point.
Oh, I don't want to see your dick.
But seriously, I'm not. This isn't meaning to sound braggish, but I think I love my dick.
No, it's okay.
I
I
guess I have a-
remember.
Perfectly average dick.
It's okay. It's okay to show self-love to your own Richard.
Yeah.
Your port sword.
If it works for you, it works for you.
Yeah.
I like my dick. I like my dick.
Hey,
Hey,
none of us are saying
I like my
you
dick
don't get
too.
to.
the size of an iPhone 10. I measured it one time.
Good to know.
Only one time? Because I remember one time at work,
Yeah, that was.
we
the
were
time.
talking about the national averages
was the
of thing,
time.
and you went off to the bathroom for a little while, came back, fucking pumping your fist.
Yeah, that was the one
It
time.
was the funniest shit.
I measured it.
Because like we knew like, okay, well, somewhere above 4.5. Got it. And
Yeah.
we went back to work.
5.5 inches, dog. Here we go. No, but like, yeah, I measured it one time.
You were really stressed out before you measured it, so I'm glad you went to the bathroom and handled it.
I mean, yeah, it's not the largest thing, but it's the thickest thing. I'm just coming in here.
Like the Pringle can. The
Not as thick as that, no. That was like the same, like the width of my toe, probably.
He just
I would say so.
He cracks that shit open and it's just fucking a 4.5-inch flapjack. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Imagine having an 8-foot retractable penis and it just.
No, because your blood flow for that shit would be horrendous.
Mhm.
You'd like, one, probably be painful. Two, probably be unconscious when you get an erection. You get halfway through faint and you'd be like, oh, did it happen this time?
Oh, son of a bitch. It stopped. It's not hard. But
It'd also be horrible, just like, where do you put it? Do you just wrap it around your waist like a fucking Saiyan tail?
I don't think you're just good on the pant leg.
But that means every step you take, if you have to bend too
Wait.
much, you're just kinking it up in the knee. Like, ugh.
well, speaking of fucking Dragon Ball Z, like, I have a question. Is that just an armband on their fucking leg, basically? Like,
What?
Like, do you ever see like Raditz design and like he has like a armband or some shit right here?
Yeah, it's probably just another bandana.
It's so fucking weird.
I'd have to see a picture to know what you're talking about.
It's
But
so fucking weird though. It's such a weird design. The same belt. That shit just funny though when I think about it. They just used their tail as a fucking belt.
yeah, I mean, what else would you use it for?
I mean, fishing.
It's prehensile, but it's not that long. And when you're born, it's super sensitive.
Technically, you use it for fishing though. You can be like Goku. But I was gonna ask y'all with what's going on with the rap world right now. Even though like we kind of like I don't really listen to hip hop as much no more. I've been trying to grow out of it. But apparently Kendrick Lamar called out Drake, and that shit is funny as fuck. There is a lot of discussing about, and I guess I can have Kobe here and kind of sort of explain what's going on. Like, yes, I can, yeah.
You kind of have to because I don't follow the rap game, let alone
well-
Kendrick and Drake.
I'm white.
Well,
Fair enough.
I'd say something like, okay. You know when Kendrick released that Control verse, right?
I'm gonna have
He was on Big Sean's song, and he had Jay Electronica was featured on it, and Kendrick was featured on it, and he did that whole Control verse where he was like, yeah, he was making it competitive, like fuck Mac Miller, Tyler the Creator, all these people, B.O.B., people that are hot at the time. He was like, I'm better, like just like making it competitive. Well, I think Drake took some sensitive. He was very sensitive, and we know that because he had that breakfast, or he had like an interview after that happened because so many people were pissed off and all that other shit. So what also happened again? Kendrick did that like that feature. Which have y'all heard it? Right? Y'all heard it? He basically says, there's this one song came out last year, right? First person shooter. It was Drake and J. Cole, and they were talking about the big three, Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick, because they're like this generation of rap of hip hop. They're basically the big three. Kind of like in anime terms. In Shonen in like the early 2000s, they had Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece, kind of like that. So I'm guessing that Kendrick and Drake never fucked with each other for a while, and Drake released his diss track where he was saying, "Yo, basically you got like, it was called Push Ups," and he was saying, like you give 50% of your on labels like splits, like 50% to like your label, the got top dog, and then drop and give him 50 because there's like this whole thing that Kendrick was doing push ups on this Instagram video. It sounds kind of weird, but it was huge at the time. It happened like 2 weeks ago. That's crazy that this track came out. And then on Euphoria, Kendrick released Tuesday?
Yeah,
It was Tuesday, and he was basically saying, you say all this stuff, and also by the way, Drake mentioned Kendrick's wife, and I'm guessing Kendrick took like a personal level. So he was saying like, oh, you have to have more black people using like in Atlanta. You know how he uses people like Future or Young Thug from Atlanta. He's saying like in that Euphoria diss track, like, oh, you have to get a bunch of people from like Atlanta or the hood. You have to get a bunch of street cred. Yeah, like he says, how many black features do you have to get till you feel like you're black enough? Also on some other stuff, he was saying that. Fuck, I'm already forgetting. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little nervous, but
What are you nervous about, little guy?
huh?
What you nervous about, little guy?
Yeah. No, not nervous. I'm forgetting what I was
Also,
doing.
Lemus, watch out for that mouse that's sliding down your back, because that's going to click some shit you don't want it to click.
Anyway, so he came out with this diss track not so long ago. It came out Tuesday, and it was basically saying, Drake, the culture, you do all this shit. You might do pop records. You might get a bunch of all of this other shit. Might be the most famous rapper, but you don't really mean anything to our culture. We're African American culture. That's what he said. Fuck. Like, but people say it's disrespectful, and I'm like, I don't know. If you ever look at hip hop, if you look at like Hit 'Em Up and Tupac and Biggie, you have the end of Hit 'Em Up where Tupac saying the Mobb Deep. How Prodigy had like something wrong, like a disease, and he's like, man, get the fuck out of here. Or Pusha T. Remember he said on Drake's producer, like he has like a disease where he can die anytime, right? Now I know that sounds stupid, but it's something like that. I don't know, but that's all I know. It's crazy. Rap is crazy, but I have like a fear that it's gonna get fucking like bad.
Well, I mean, when you're tossing out like, hey, you committed a felony offense in all 50 of the United States, it's like you could just go to a court and that shit's kind of done.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing I don't like about diss tracks in general with stuff like that. Is like you can insult them, but like, no, you've brought up federal crimes now. If it was real, like if you really knew that, you could just take him to fucking court.
I feel like
You're both rich assholes. Just do it.
I feel like this is just hip hop in general. I feel like ever since Pusha T came out with the story of Adidon, where he was like, "Yo, Drake, you have a son," because Drake he left his son and whatnot, and then now you see Drake with his son and all that. I feel like now in diss tracks it's not really the same, where you have to reveal something major, huge, like, oh, they have a secret son or a secret family or they do this. And that's how I see it now. That's why like some diss tracks I'm not like iffy about it. I don't really care. I mean, I care now, but like I'm not. It's like now, it's like the benchmark is like, oh, you have to reveal something so like, I don't
Ludicrously large.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of like that now, that's why I don't really like that diss track anymore, because it's just that people are like, oh, you have this, you have that, just like uncovering information and whatnot.
I don't see like, I understand if you like love rap and all that and you get into it, but I don't see the point in like giving so much of a shit about rich people who are just doing this for fucking fun and publicity.
Yeah, this
Most
is
of the time, these beefs are publicity stunts.
of
It's
course.
just crazy that people like. I have a hard time keeping up with my own shit. I don't care what any rich asshole's doing.
Yeah,
It's interesting. It's like
It's kind of like
gossip you won't ever be a part of. But
yeah.
it's kind of like sports,
It's
the NBA or anything like that.
it's very weird to describe it though, because at the same time, like you guys are right. There's just rich people being rich people idiots. Basically, there's no denying that. But at the same time, there's some sort of like weird type of boxing type of thing. They're just throwing jabs at each other, and it just seems so much fun to see if you're like invested into that.
It's
type
just
of thing.
interesting to watch people fight, and this is the rap equivalent of fighting.
Because I feel like now, okay. I feel like in hip hop, we're definitely missing like competitiveness, and because I like hip hop, and I also I produce like a bunch of hip hop beats. Like I'm really into rap, whether that's like I listen to artists now or back then, but I feel like it's been a while since hip hop has really been like extremely competitive. I know that could be a bad thing, but it's something that it kind of needed. Like I know it sounds like I'm talking about like it's like a sport or something, but that's what makes rap really fun. But at the same time, like I see rap as kind of like how they used it to like talk, like not talk, but more like speak out against, like if you have like straight out or like fuck the police or Public Enemy or any of those other stuff. That's how I kind of see hip hop.
Yeah, music as a whole to express yourself, and when you want to use music to express an opinion, yeah.
I'm excited though. I'm gonna see what's going on now. There hasn't been anything else after that. After this all happened last night too. So it's very interesting right now to see two of the equivalent to one of very very popular artists just like start duking it out right now.
yeah, the one thing I have seen about this situation is on TikTok. I saw where Drake had a video or something, and in the video was the van getting towed that was in Kendrick's album. Mad City. That's the only thing I've seen.
Dude, you want to pull up the van real quick and look it up? Huh? To show the van.
Oh, how do I just look it up?
Yeah, just look it up. That's all you gotta do.
Keyboard right there. It's like a Dodge.
Now that's
That's like from Deluxe. That's like that's the van. Also, this is the.
wait, hold on. Is the bank? Is there? Sorry.
That's what it was. That was the whole music video.
So
Wait, hold on. Is Good Kid, Mad City the full name of the album?
yes,
Yeah.
Man, that fucked me up right there.
What?
Oh, because Good Kid is a band I listen to.
Oh.
Yeah. This is honestly, I feel like this is probably like one of the most. This is such an excellent. I feel like this is probably my favorite. No, probably tomorrow.
If you want my honest reaction about this album, this is like the equivalent to what everybody knows a certain somebody for. It's like saying, "Oh, well, this fucking Tom Cruise Mission Impossible type of thing," and like, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's a good fucking album too. But that's the still from Drake's album or not album, Drake's music video, and it showed him crushing that van. Basically saying, "Oh, well, I'm on you now, son."
It was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, like this whole thing, like it's cool. I don't really mind it. I mean, now you have videos, but I could probably like pull it up. But
It's also like the most fucking
it's family matters.
Karen ass shit to just be like, I'm gonna tow your car. It's like, okay, that seems like weak shit.
I don't know why it's not popping up. It was like literally, hold up. It should be on trending. It was trending not too long ago. What if I just look up Drake? Oh, there.
Oh my god,
What the fuck? Okay.
it's okay.
Oh yeah. That he released that 15
There it
minutes
is.
ago. And then this is the video. I don't know why it didn't fucking pop up, but.
Because you typed in family business, it's Family Matters.
Is that
Oh shit! Never mind.
equivalent of the fucking Planet
It was
Fitness?
originally called Family Business. I don't know if y'all know that.
Wait, hold on. Is Urkel in this one?
No.
No.
Damn it.
Sadly, Urkel.
Don't name it Family Matters if it ain't got Urkel
He's
in
driving the tow truck. He's like, did I do that?
it. Pass some cheese, please.
Yeah, that's. You want me to mute it or?
Well, they can't hear it
It
though.
won't matter.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it with the whole video. It's just they go out.
It's literally just a 7-minute video of them towing that
Yeah.
vehicle and putting it in a
Well,
crusher.
first like 3 minutes tops.
Oh, okay.
It has this much views and this much likes, and Kendrick's has 8.9 million and 800,000 likes.
Number 2 on trending, but yet last night this was trending more than the other diss track. And
Something about this, supposedly, I think this is some weight loss medication. It says right here, Aubrey Graham.
Ozempic is for diabetic people. It helps them with and provide more insulin in their bodies.
And rich white bitches to take and not eat for 3 days.
Yeah, and Ozempic is just for people having difficulties to sleep.
People look through. I can't zoom it in, but I could probably find it. They zoomed in and it basically said Drake's. Oh yeah. Let me speak on this. Kendrick released a diss track yesterday. Not yesterday. The day before that. The day before yesterday. And he was basically saying, there's like a mole in your group. Somebody's working for me. And the original cover art for 616 in LA, it was just a glove. And then when this came out, it revealed the whole thing. And it's like stuff that Drake has personally owned and all that other stuff. So I don't know if somebody's actually working or I don't know. It's kind of crazy though.
Here, I'm gonna say one thing though. Who the fuck thought that shirt was actually good? I'm not trying to sound rude, but that shirt's kind of ugly. Like I'm not even talking about the graphic figures. Literally the color choices, fucking brown, red, and black. Like what the fuck? It doesn't really look good at all. I mean, you could do it other ways, but fuck. But
This track, like I don't know if I wouldn't even call this track. I gotta listen to it and it's like scary, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, the instrumental's scary. Like the way Kendrick raps is weird. Like he's just talking. This is like a therapy session. Where compared to this one was just like, hype, that? Like when it came out, I was bumping it, but
6 minutes, dude.
that's 6 minutes. This is 6 minutes as well. But yeah. I don't know. One thing I don't fucking like, I don't like how Drake I don't know, hold on, let me speak on this. Okay, I like Drake. I like Kendrick. But Drake always comes at fucking women like Rihanna and shit. Like he's such a bitch, bro. When it comes to that, like he's such a sensitive bitch. I gotta speak on that. He's just a bitch, bro. I hate when people do that.
So what Kobe's referring to in the song in Meet the Grams by Kendrick Lamar, he's referring to how Drake is literally sexualizing women nonstop. His sex addiction, gambling addiction, pill addiction, plastic surgery addiction, called him out on his fake abs.
It's like he disses fucking women. Like not in a misogynistic way, but it's like Rihanna or some shit. He still talks about it. Like who cares, bro? I don't know. I feel like that shit's retarded. Like I know I shouldn't say that, but I think that shit's dumb. I just like what he speaks on. I'm like, bro, Drake, really? But his diss track was pretty good.
So, since you're the one who's actually heavily invested, just like me, but who do you think won then?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we look at if you think about it, Chris.
If we're looking at numbers, Kendrick won.
No, I mean even numbers. I've noticed this. People, a lot of like Kendrick dick writers, like, oh, it always means something like that. It's so deep in layers. And then Drake's fans are always like, and it means numbers. I've noticed, like, you could even say right here with Meet the Grams, or he has more views. He has more streams. Kendrick, and that's what it like made me like figure out. He didn't do any promotional. Where Drake, whenever he released that diss track, Push Ups, he had to leak it because nobody knew. They were like, "Oh, this is hard. This is hard." He didn't even actually release it on streaming services until last Friday. It got leaked on Sunday, last Sunday. So this whole thing is kind of crazy, and I don't know. I feel like Kendrick won. I don't think the battle's like done. I feel like this shit's like gonna get like a lot more deeper than that. Like it's gonna get deeper than rap for sure.
Do you think it's gonna cause
Definitely, it always has been.
I think this whole thing is pretty retarded because it's not my interest. But like, honestly, no one lost. All of them won because everyone's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's two rich people had an argument and have made how many millions doing it? Oh, okay, yeah.
They got 8 million views so far, so we're going through the 10 cents per view. So
it doesn't really matter who had more of them. Both of them were still being talked about.
oh yeah.
That was the whole point.
I kind of like. I just think this is like now. I mean, I realized it like yesterday. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like it's all right. Like I was hyped about it the whole time because like I really like rap and I'm really invested in it.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
But like I feel like low key like I don't know. I feel like now ever since this one came out, this track and it was like really really personal. I'm like I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I can under and
Well,
that's
I mean,
what
like,
that's
up to this point, it was just like they're just arguing with each other like fucking rich assholes do. And then this one is like, I paid a raccoon to go through your fucking trash, and I've pulled out the condoms you used last week. Who were they with? It's like, okay, hold on, time out. You're pulling this into real deep waters.
yeah,
Calm down there.
crazy.
Why did you hire someone to go through my garbage cans?
So final verdict: Kendrick won or Drake won?
I guess like I said, like it's not done yet. I would say Kendrick, but I don't know because
Okay.
because here's the thing, like everyone's so divided on this. If you go on the internet, go on like Twitter, Instagram, or anything like that, what people are talking about, people are so divided on this.
Yes.
I kind of like how Shorty said, like, you know, realistically, yeah, literally, no one lost here. Everyone kind of won. Like, well, I don't think no one won or lost. I think it's just at a stalemate. Like,
Yeah, it's a stalemate
Yeah.
right now. That's okay.
Well, it's also like these two names are so big, you're not going to have a winner or a loser because no Kendrick fan is going to say Drake won and no Drake fan is going to say Kendrick won. They're going to just go with the horse they rode in on.
the dick riding.
Yeah, so it's like you're reaching out to like the neutral party to be like, hey, which one of us won? And everyone should just be like, we don't give a fuck. You're two rich assholes talking about how you abuse people. Yeah, you're abusers. You're both just abusers. Congratulations.
that's what I got out of it.
Take your $800,000 per video and go away.
I got out of it, like, if the accusations they both make, because this track was like, oh, you know, you're a woman abuser, and this one's like, you're a pedophile, you're a human trafficker, you do all this other stuff. I'm like, are they real? I don't know. I don't know. They just made this seem like they kind of look goofy to me.
It's just accusations being assumed
yeah,
right now.
They assume. There's
And-
not really any proof.
Mm-hmm. And that's all we can lay on right now, and that's all we can do, and just wait it out till they release another diss track or somebody releases a full ass album full of disses or some shit like that.
I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing and then ignore all of it.
Just vibe like the fucking like the
Keep
rooster
doing my
from
own
Surf's
fucking
Up.
thing.
If you like the music they make, listen to it. That's fine.
That's what I've been doing. I mean, I don't really honestly. At first, I was like, I think Kendrick's gonna win, but I'm like, I don't know, man. They don't really affect my life like that. I don't know why I should care like that, but I like the music personally. Like I like how what made me happy about it is that now we see Drake like in the hip hop perspective. Like we see Drake, we haven't seen Drake rap like this in a while. Like in fucking forever. And I'm glad that Kendrick's releasing more songs because, you know, he was gone for fucking 5 years. So I think it's just kind of like it sucks, but at the same time it's low key a W.
They both went to a room and pre-pro'd this entire thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, listen, neither of us have had a big hit in a while. How about we just fucking go at each other like two fucking rabid animals and people will eat it up and we can finally get back in the fucking game.
Everybody right now is like just talking about the Drake and Kendrick thing, and everybody forgot about J. Cole. J. Cole's just minding his own business. It all started with him too, technically. So, also, wrestling is back now. By the way, wrestling is officially back now. There is now swearing in there.
Oh, they're back to being a PG-13?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that's what I miss about wrestling right now. Is PG-13 era shit.
The last I heard, there was a bunch of people let go, but I haven't looked at that list yet.
Nah, I haven't. I didn't even know there was a list going on right now.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of releases apparently.
Oh shit.
I haven't looked into it yet. It's been so long since I've done anything wrestling related.
Also, No More Heroes. Like, I know you gave me the copy today, but where
Mhm.
did you stop at?
Basically at the same place I did last time.
Rank 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I got to 7. I beat 7.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm glad.
Yeah, it was just too repetitive for my ADD brain. And then I started playing Zelda, and that was the end of that.
Which Zelda?
Link's Awakening.
Oh, because you have the little Game Boy thing.
No, Switch.
Oh, right. There was the
The
remake.
remake in
Yeah, there was a
2019.
remake.
I just beat it on normal, and now I'm playing through it on Hero. It's really fun.
I've been playing, well, we were playing Buckshot Roulette, and did you fuck with it?
Honestly, like at first I was confused, but like whenever Shorty was playing it, like I said, it's like we were both rooting for him because we kept like his luck was not there, bro. Every time we getting fucked over, so we were like, damn. It was cool. It was kind of cool to see.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
I do want to do more playthroughs, just because it's fun playing. With
It's
y'all.
just a really fun time waster, kind of like Cookie Clicker. I fucking love Cookie
I
Clicker.
don't mean that just that game in general. Just I always have to play games by myself. Like Nikki will play some games with me, but she is not much of a gamer, so it's nice having people to play with.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm totally down to do some more Let's Play recordings. Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't know you guys were even doing that today.
No, he came by early.
I had nothing else to do,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and I had to leave at 4:30, and I didn't. I would have felt bad for staying for like an hour or two and leaving.
Yeah, so we just like did some prep work and recorded some Let's Play recordings and just did a podcast today right now, and yeah, that's all we're doing right now, vibing like average day villains. So what you been up to, like when it comes to like anything recently besides working overtime?
I mean, League of Legends Arena is back out, but that's fucking toxic as shit. Helldivers 2 is now requiring people to use a PlayStation Network, not address, a PlayStation Network account, and people are up in arms about that shit.
How do you feel about it?
Oh, I fucking hate it. Because there's no reason to have it exist other than Sony wants to pull data from users for either advertisement or figuring out some kind of data set for themselves.
For their next game and shit like that.
And it's just like, one, Sony has data leaks and breaches all the time, which means if I have to attach a PlayStation Network account to my Steam account, my Steam account is now more at risk than it was before. So you're asking like, hey, to play this game, put yourself more at risk. And it's like, well, I didn't agree to that when I bought the game. And you never said I was going to have to do this when I bought the game. You know, if it was at the front end of like, hey, you have to have a PlayStation Network to play this game.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also places where you can't have a PlayStation Network account and a Steam account at the same time. But you already own the game. So now you're being locked out of a thing you already paid for.
And I kind of figured they were going to be doing that because on the Ghost of Tsushima PC port, they already started doing PC stuff for PlayStation things. And it automatically said you need a PlayStation account required to play Ghost of Tsushima. So I said, well, they're probably going to start leaking shit to it now. It was correct.
Yeah, so like with Helldivers 2, it's like, I love the game. I'm not going to play it. It's just going to sit in my Steam account until I get some information that I no longer have to use a PlayStation Network account. And it's sad because it's still one of the best games and people were spending money on it. And it was making plenty of money, completely unfucked with. And then Sony decided to fuck with it. And now everyone said that it's on ice until good news comes.
Boycott
The fuck out of it. And speaking of buying stuff in games, guess who was on COD? Fucking Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong.
Yeah,
in Warzone.
I think you mentioned that not last week, but weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I did. Shit. Well, I play with them. They're funny as fuck. I love.
Oh, is it voice lines and stuff too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Back in the AO, man. fucking cheat. And one of their final kill animations is like they just pull a double barrel shotgun. They just blow smoke from their marijuana joint.
Nice.
I love that.
Ah,
shit.
yes, the marijuana joint, not to be confused with the dope joint or the crack joint. You know, when you wrap crack in a small little joint and light it.
Laced. Oh man. Watch Dune. I watched Dune. It was
Part 1 or part 2?
part 1.
Okay.
It's a slow burner.
Yeah, it was a really big book.
It's right there in my collection. It's humongous.
Yeah.
From out of all of them, the first one is really fucking thick. Thicker than mud. Thicker than my dick.
That's one of those sci-fi stories that I'm just never gonna read. I just know that I'm never gonna read it.
Then Trevor just basically told me it's just space drug wars. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
Layman's terms.
the spice must flow. The spice being drugs.
Water. And water. A lot of water. What's up, Shorty?
I'm in pain.
Oh, dude. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I had to take my pain meds earlier, and when we were playing, I was dozing off.
I know. I saw you. You were fucking in between the match, and either it was Cuphead or Buckshot Roulette. Because I saw you, and you were holding the controller. Like,
Yeah.
I hate blacking out while playing video games.
I do too.
I haven't used taken any pain pills since I was addicted to them. But that was years ago.
Mhm.
So I ain't getting back into that now, but shit. I'm slumped.
But it does help take away the pain from
Oh,
your
yeah.
mouth, though, right?
It's when I never told you. When I got my surgery done,
Mm-hmm.
they took out all my top teeth and put some stitches or something, and like I've had one or two teeth pulled, and they give you like 10 lower tabs or hydrocodone.
Mm-hmm.
After they did this, they gave me ibuprofen and told me to take Tylenol. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't really think Tylenol is gonna be a relief for fucking that type of pain.
No,
I
that's
mean, it's
like
gonna help,
It's gonna help, but
but it's not top tier.
no.
no, and that's only because it's in Coleman, and that's how they are. So, on my way home, I was like, "Fuck!" The numbing started going away, and I was like, "This is bad." And I took one of the ibuprofen, and it did not help much. So we ended up going to the hospital, just so I can, because I called the place that I got it done at,
Mhm.
called them 40 times, and they would not answer the phone for like 2 hours.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I couldn't get a hold of them. It was insane. So, me and my wife just went to the hospital, and I told them what happened. And they gave me some antibiotics and a couple pain pills. I should be home sleeping or resting, but I had to see the boys.
Mm,
Please be careful when you drive home,
yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
or take a nap before.
Yeah, 'cause it's not off on one of the couches or some shit, bro.
No, I took it hours ago. I'm good.
Oh, okay, good. So you don't feel like, do you just feel like slumped? Like, do you just feel like numb as fuck?
No, I'm just tired.
No.
He's just been through some shit.
Yeah. Little traumatized.
It's just the exhaustion of a bad thing and time happened.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Besides, eating mashed potatoes and drinking like Powerade or Body Armor, like what else are you trying to, add to your nutrition at least for now? Even though it's just like liquids and stuff.
Like, as far as what?
Like, do you add like chicken broth? Like, do you?
Well, he's asking if you have limitations on what you're eating.
Oh, yeah. I've basically only been eating room temperature stuff, nothing that's hot. And no, it's for the past day, it's just been mashed potatoes and hydration drinks. And then after today, I'll be able to eat some regular foods. And Monday, I have to go get my denture resized to fit better. And then, yeah.
Now, are there still open sockets from some of the pulling?
Yeah.
All right,
If
do
I
not
pull-
eat Vienna sausages.
I wouldn't in any situation.
Okay, first off, hold time out. They're good.
Uh-uh.
Don't be mean to Vienna sausages.
I ate too many as a kid.
Okay, fair
That's
enough.
different.
But when I had my teeth pulled, I thought I was good to go. I could chew and not hurt. So I was like, I'll just eat some Vienna sausages. They're soft.
Mm-hmm.
It just got crammed into the socket, and I had to dig it out with a toothpick.
Yeah, they got all my top teeth. So under the denture is just holes, but on the bottom, they took 2 of my back ones out, and I didn't get those filled or anything. So I got 2 open on the bottom.
Yeah, don't eat anything that can mush but maintain like a solid shape.
I'm just basically stuff I can just swallow without chewing. That's what I've been doing.
Well, I don't. I know you won't probably take my advice, but if you want like to have something different, boil some chicken, salt it, and take out the broth, and just put some tortillas in there. That's all you got to eat.
And slim. If you just want flavor, you can do some Slim Fast powders.
Mm-hmm.
Or I would just instead of making broth, I'll just buy the shit in a can.
I promise you, like how my mom taught me how to make the broth. You just boil that shit. It's better. Like even instant, it's better. It's faster, but fuck, something about it, like cooking that actually, it's fucking delicious.
I bet. I'm just trying to make it right now.
Put
You
a
got
little
this,
iron
man.
turtle inside the pot as you boil it.
The fuck is an iron turtle?
It's a little turtle that when you boil the water, it puts iron in the water.
Never heard of that.
It's useful for places where like you can't get certain things to add iron to your diet
Uh-huh.
because you can't just eat the iron, but if you boil it, water around it, it will infuse the water and you can drink the water.
Fuck, it's been a bit since I've been to school about nutrition, but what is like one of the higher iron like food?
Well, I mean mostly meats
Yeah,
from what I recall, and broccoli.
I told beans, like actual beans, also offer iron.
I'm not a dietitian. I know I'm white, but I'm not a dietitian. It wasn't that funny, Doc.
Oh,
I appreciate it though. I love that you find me funny.
I do. I find you guys funny all the time. I swear, y'all make like when we're all working together, especially like you and me, and like at the other areas, make time go by fast. Especially with Tony.
Tony's quick to go into characters, and I like that about him. Like, you'll be cruising at 40 miles an hour on a joke, and he's like, "Hey, let's be naughty," and he'll step on your foot and get it to a 60 or 70 real quick.
Remember the time when he faked the heart attack?
You shouldn't do that at work. That's
That's what they
that's
were gonna.
forgetting that there are breaks that you should occasionally use.
So, you've seen the show Community, right?
Nope.
No, but do you know how we do the fucking handshake, right?
Yeah.
So there is a character in that show in Community, played by Chevy Chase, and he Pierce, and one of his character traits is like anytime he ever gets into a scuffle, he's gonna fake having a heart attack. So there's like an episode where he was being questioned by the authorities, and he automatically just started saying, "Oh, my heart, my heart!" And out of nowhere, I saw Tony, and he was like, "Leave us, leave it!" He just started touching his chest. I'm like, "Are you okay?" He's like, he just started laughing so hard. Then he got Taylor, and Taylor was really pissed off about it. I was like, I don't blame Taylor, but at the same time, that shit was funny as fuck. If you got on with the joke, but. Taylor was like, "No, not that ain't it. That's not it."
I mean, like, imagine if he did that at work the last 2 weeks. Imagine he does that at work the last 2 weeks. Like, am I going to laugh? Yes. Did a man literally just die from a heart thing?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, also that.
Yeah.
So, like, you can be like, I got you all day, but like, yeah, somebody died. I'm going to take it fucking serious. People do, in fact, die from heart attacks.
Yeah, that's why I scheduled a fucking visit with my doctor next Tuesday. Fuck. No, but yeah, it was pretty funny when he got Joey though. When he got Joey,
Well, I mean, getting Joey with anything's funny.
I remember we all made like a bet about how he's gonna die. Everybody kept on saying he's gonna die from a heart attack or like obesity.
Oh, Man, so I'm not going to use any names other than the name that we've already used, Joey.
I got you.
But somebody swapped out one of his Dr. Peppers one time for a random person's Dr. Pepper during COVID. And then Joey was out the next week for COVID. And I remember being at work going, this is a story that was funny when I saw it happening. And now the consequences are here, and I'm going to keep laughing.
That's. I was like, oh my god! I never.
I looked at the person looked at me, and I was like, so they got COVID. You remember when you swapped their Dr. Pepper, and they look at me and they went, oh fuck. And I was like, yeah, we're just not going to tell them that, right? And he's like, yeah, we're not going to tell them.
I felt like the rich was like, y'all were both looking at each other like.
It was a quick double take moment for me. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I know how this guy, who has no friends, got sick. Because he didn't get it from going to the fucking clubs, I can tell you that.
I heard he's back though. That's what I've heard.
Oh, he's back in a medium way.
Medium.
Yeah, I mean, he's back on the line, yeah.
Oh. Oh, is he like? Does he still have his position and shit?
No, he had to get rehired.
Oh, I did not know this. Oh shit, that's interesting. I did not know this stuff. Oh well, this is anticlimactic as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he just works here again.
I still hear his fucking laugh though. I can still hear it.
I can't.
And Gretchen.
I saw Gretchen yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, she was at the hospital.
Is she okay?
I'm sure she is. I know she's always sick though. 'Cause she's got that thing. Like she has a poor immune system kind of disease.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called, but
autoimmune.
I don't know.
No.
I doubt she has.
Oh, that's
I doubt she has the full blown. I bet she just has a compromised immune system.
Yeah, something
From
like that.
any number of things.
Sorry.
I doubt it's the big one.
My fault, G. I didn't really know. That's just me going like. Is it autoimmune?
No, it's just funny to be like, yeah, she got that. She's got something that fucks with her immune system. You mean AIDS?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
no,
gotta be
maybe
AIDS.
there's like some other stuff that's lower on that list you
Yeah,
can
that's
start
what,
with.
that's what it is.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a big assumption, Lemus.
well, I hope they're okay though.
She had a bad blood transfusion. You know, it happens every
She
now
might
and
have
then.
been there for someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. She's probably there for somebody else.
She seemed in good spirits, so
Iconic laugh.
She
though.
came out with a thumbs up. They cured my AIDS. Just keeps walking like, whoa, that's actually really good news. I didn't know we could do that.
Do you guys ever like think of somebody who has like that iconic laugh when you think of them like instantly? Like,
I mean, my oldest brother used to laugh like the dog from Wacky Races until he decided that he should probably stop. Which, if you don't know, is going. It's the most fucking like, you know, you can just laugh like a man. Please?
that shit.
Like, he still laughs like that occasionally, but he's allowed himself to laugh with like human noises now as well.
It's just that fucking laugh though just kills me every time when I hear it though. I can't go wrong with the wacky racist laugh though from the dog.
Well, I mean, like, there's no problem with it. I do it too sometimes when I want to be quiet but also laugh. But it's just like, I can't tell if I'm killing it or not because he's doing the quiet laugh. It's like, I guess it's just not funny. And he's over in the corner like, God, please shut up. I'm dying over here. I can't breathe.
I'm gonna be real with you. The fucking Tony has that laugh that always gets me going. Like he always makes me laugh just by laughing.
Tony laughs with his fucking eyes. He'll go fucking like, every part of his face will extend forward when he laughs sometimes.
Kinda
It's like, ah! It's like, God damn.
Kind of like that picture from Squidward.
from
That
Squidward.
picture from Squidward.
It shows Squidward like mid animation. It shows him losing his voice or some shit.
I know what you're
Where
talking
he's
about.
like, ah!
I know what you're talking about.
Look it up then, real quick for us, Jacoby. But
Yeah, because I'm fairly versed in
SpongeBob,
SpongeBob watching, but I can vaguely have a mental picture, but I can't see it. So let's get that pic pulled up, just for me. just privately for me. Squidward.
That one right there. The
Yeah,
first
okay,
One. That's
yes,
the first
that's-
one. That's Tony right there.
I get that now.
Yeah, I didn't mean the fucking wiggly nose ass. But yeah.
That's him. That's him when I see him laugh. When I think of him, I can hear it now.
Like, he has a normal laugh, and then he has that exuberant laugh when it's just like something really fucking hits him.
Oh, where he's like,
Yeah. Whew, you peeked the audio like a motherfucker there.
my fault.
You gotta learn how to distance the mic as you shout.
Oh, speaking of which, y'all have never really seen me laugh.
No, we have never seen you laugh. Kobe actually noticed that about
Oh,
you.
I've seen you chuckle plenty of times.
No, Kobe has noticed that about you.
I've seen
What?
my little guy laugh. I swear.
Oh, Shorty goes like. He goes like that. I noticed
Yeah,
that.
I've always never really laughed or tried not to.
It's a sign of weakness where he comes from.
No, I've just always been insecure about my teeth,
Oh,
so I've always tried to hide it.
Oh.
So like when I'm talking, I look away from you, or when I'm laughing, I keep my mouth shut. But now that I got my shit fixed, I wonder how I'm gonna be different. Like I've never had confidence with my mouth.
dude. Let me
Man, we do not live the same life.
What do you mean?
I'm confident as a motherfucker what I can do with this mouth.
Let me tell you something.
That's a
Sure.
sex joke, by the
Yeah,
way.
I got that.
There is an individual that all three of us know that also has fucked up teeth that nobody knows about. I've seen him before,
Who?
and he
Tell me.
never smiles. He
Tell
never
me.
laughs.
Tell me.
Who?
Tell me.
Jeffrey
From the place?
from the place.
Oh, okay.
There's Jeffrey.
Jeffrey from our.
You don't fucking know Jeffrey. He's never worked with Jeffrey.
Yeah, you have.
Maybe like a shift or two.
Maybe like one time before.
Yeah, like they were on different shifts, and he worked in a different department for a while.
At one point, Jeffrey worked with all of us at one point. But he is what's the word? I've noticed like out of everybody, like you are more confident with talking and laughing more than he is, because like out of you and him, like he has fucked up teeth. I've seen the man, struggle with like trying to speak and trying to talk without like showing his teeth like that bad.
Mhm.
And I'm not trying to point his ass out, and I'm not gonna, everything's gonna be edited out. I don't really give a fuck. But out of you have more confidence than anybody I know. Like one of the people I know that has confidence, even when you're with the teeth, that didn't matter. You still laughed. You still smiled.
Oh no, it was all internal then.
I don't look at people's mouths, so I don't know.
I see you smile.
I look in the
I've
windows
seen
of
you
their
smile,
soul.
dude.
I
Even
can smile now. I'm just happy about that.
Dude,
Yeah, I mean, be happy, man. It's great for you.
like you have a nice smile. You do. Well, not like even before.
You've got a
dude.
nice mouth. I can't
Like,
wait to
I
live
knew-
inside
Like
of it.
I know you were scared about you had your insecurities about showing your teeth, but even when you smiled without your teeth showing, you have a nice, beautiful smile. Like no joke, bro. Like I'm trying
Appreciate
to
you,
be,
bro. I love you.
trying to compliment you.
Thank
like
you.
very nice, dog. Nothing but love.
All love.
He called me sexy. I guess I don't know. I would consider myself handsome.
I'd probably call you cute.
Thanks, dog.
You got them pinchable cheeks. Want me to
Fucker does it.
reach out over there?
This fucker does it. He does it. He touches my cheeks.
No, I don't. No, I've never have.
When you were younger, yeah, you would.
Yeah, little 3-year-old you
Probably.
Like remember this? Kobe, do you remember
reaching
this
up went. This is the closest thing to a tit I can tell that you got. Give me them cheekies.
Nah, this motherfucker over here, like you were a weird fucking kid though. You were fucking weird. I loved you. This motherfucker would grab my fucking ears and just say, "I'm eating your fucking ears." Just this shit. So awesome. Like I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, you're kids.
You
Kids
were
do that.
Kobe. I don't know. Like I had my own.
You ain't
thing.
gotta explain it. It's a kid
mean-
shit does kid shit.
Kobe, like you want to know what I did when I was a kid? I'd grab my shirt and just like fucking do this. Like what? I just grab my shirt and fucking do this. like all the time. Like a fucking goober. I don't know why, but I just did it. So like, you know, everybody had like their weird trade. So you were. Oh shit! Oh man, I forgot about that. Fucking Lego hands. Oh man, we know somebody whoever gets excited, especially because they're still a kid, they would do the Lego hands.
They would just pull up that C grip.
That's secret, bro. For real. I love the kid though. I was like, dude.
Well, I mean, you had to love him. He was your secret son.
No, he's not my secret son. He's one of my brother-in-law. But I don't care.
Your brother-in-law secret son. That gets weird with the family tree. You gotta be careful about that.
Nah, but yeah. That's all. I think that's all I got to talk about. You guys have anything else?
Man, it's crazy how after we hit exactly 1 hour on the recording, suddenly you're out of shit to talk about.
That's all.
You really timed it out perfectly, mate. I'm just saying.
No, I mean I got other things to talk about besides like
Are you gonna talk more about your dick?
No.
You could talk more about your dick. It's a secret of comedy is talking about your penis.
Like, it really is. A lot of motherfuckers be talking about their dick and shit. Like it's be funny.
It's funny, but it's not comedy, which is the weirdest thing. Like, you can do it and people laugh, but people laugh more from the absurdity than from like a structured comedic standard.
Yeah.
Because it's just like,
It's more like a shock type of thing, like a shock, like oh, type of thing.
yeah, it's like, how much are you laughing because like, this is an awkward situation, and I awkward laugh, but I'm awkward laughing in a way that I'm still comfortable in. It's just like something's off about it, so I'll laugh, but I've laughed enough at it that my brain starts to just go, this is funny, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, like for example, like let's say like I put what's that shit that you put in your drain? Drano. It's like saying if I put Drano on my dick.
I thought you said dream.
Yeah, me too.
What do you put in your dream? I'm like, what?
No, Drano is like it's like I put Drano on my fucking dick so I could pass a piss test or some shit like Joey Diaz would say. Like just like an
What?
example type of joke.
No, you get a tube, you cut the tip off, and you oil it. Make sure to lubricate, and then you slide it down the urethra till you hit the bladder and let your pee out. Then you take a syringe of clean pee, you jab it in. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Air bubbles are the devil when you do this. But then you jab the clean syringe in, so you have clean piss inside your bladder, but it's someone else's piss. Then you rip that shit out like a ripcord, and you've done the oil change. That's how you pass a piss test.
So rip off the catheter.
Catheter. Well, no. So you take the catheter thing, but you make sure the tip is not there anymore.
Oh, it's
you just
catherator, right?
catheter.
Catheter. Fuck.
No, you're just taking the tube because it doesn't have to stay in there. Like, the catheter is there for it to stay. That's why it's got those fucking prongs to stab you sideways.
Oof.
Yeah, it sucks. But no, you just take the tube. So it's nice. You just go in, inject, pull out, and then you can hold the pee naturally, just like it's your pee, while you go for 15 minutes to go take that piss test.
So you're telling me the muscle's not gonna realize what their urine is different, or like. the
Yeah.
urine is
Hey,
fucking-
champ. When your bladder's full of your urine, what does it want to do?
It wants to let it out.
When it's full of someone else's urine, it still just wants to let it out. It's not absorbing
Well,
the
like-
other's pee.
Well, it's like that type of feeling, like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. Like, do I still get that feeling where
Yeah, you just hold it.
Yeah, because it's just liquid in your bladder. You're going to be a little more sore because the entire urethral tube has had a fucking coil
Well, that's
down
what I
it.
was referring to. It would be like harder to pee though. Like it's gonna.
No, it'd come
No,
out.
you'll still be able to relax.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Might
I'd
be a
do
little
it.
blood, but
I'm willing to fucking do that. I'll do it.
I would never.
You'd never do an oil change if you had to?
Mm-mm.
If you were a professional athlete making fucking bank.
I mean,
No
yeah, if I was
fucking
making
way.
bank, I would.
Yeah.
But I'm still
No
poor.
fucking way they do that.
Well, no, they're rich. They have better ways of doing it.
But still,
This is like college level shit.
college players do this shit.
Some have tried.
Dude, that's not right.
No, it's illegal.
Nothing
Lemus.
is right,
That's,
dude.
That's the point. Is
No,
this
nothing's
is
right.
definitely it's not allowed activity.
Well, I understand, like, everybody wants to smoke the reefer sometimes, but shit, like, damn, like, fuck, if y'all willing to go through that shit,
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, champ. It's usually piss test. It's about weed, yes. It's also usually about like the juice.
Oh yeah, steroids and shit like that.
Yeah, that's typically the thing. You're like, I don't want them to find out that I'm using things that will put me, out of the college for using. Where weed, depending on where you're at, may be allowed. I don't know if colleges in California allow you to do weed or not.
I mean, it shouldn't really matter as long as not,
I think they at least don't care as much.
as long as you don't be smoking in the offices or in the campuses inside.
Just like everywhere else in the world now.
Man, that is something that we've lost as a nation, is in sports just having, because in baseball you used to have the person fucking up to bat next, just sitting there smoking, and it's like, oh, it's time for me to bat. Wipe off the cigar, toss it back, and go up to bat. You don't see that anymore.
Yeah, you don't, because like, I guess people would be like, oh, well, that promotes unhealthy habits. I'm like, well, I mean, like the man's doing, playing ball. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, it's also a thing of like almost no professional athletes are addicted to cigarette, or not as many are as addicted to cigarettes as they used to be. They do their drugs in secret, but it's just like you just miss something from having like a fucking dude who looks overweight as shit, smoking a cigar, puts it out, walks up and just cranks a homer. It's like
fucking Babe Ruth.
miss that shit.
You gotta be a weird motherfucker to have like a weird obsession. I had a joke here, but I can't remember.
No, hey,
I'm trying to finish it.
weird motherfucker with a weird obsession. All right, let's hear it. Crank out your solo.
Do you think there's probably like a basketball player that has like a ketamine addiction right now?
Yes.
Like
Fucking horse tranquilizer. I'm sure there's plenty of professional athletes doing some fucking horse tranquilizers.
When I say they have a horse tranquilizer, like right instantly after they're done with their fucking practice, or literally after a game, they're like, all right, I'm gonna go do ketamine. See you guys later.
I'd have to say there's probably one who's like, ketamine is my drug of choice.
I'm gonna say Jay Morant. John Morant. John Morant does ketamine. John Morant is a basketball player that tries to act like he's from the hood, but he's not really.
So like most rappers?
Yes.
Okay.
Drake.
Yeah, for real. There's actual fucking video footage of him just like automatically just downplaying like black people in general and still saying, oh, well, like, here y'all man's doing this. Well, that's not right. It's considered very inappropriate for me. That's what he basically said.
I've also seen that
I'm
video
like-
where he's like throwing a tantrum to his mom or some shit.
He threw a tantrum?
Yeah.
Look that shit up. We're about to
Like, he's a rich
right now.
mixed kid. Like, he's fucking spoiled as shit. Yeah, he threw those temper tantrum because he's not having his way.
He was a teenage TV star.
I forgot Squidward.
He's a fucking Drake temper tantrum or something.
Yeah, look up Drake temper tantrum. See what happens.
I'm just gonna pull up the album.
I'm upset.
There's videos of him like when he was younger, when he was when he was still in Degrassi. What was it called? It was like his cribs. Yeah, Teen Cribs.
Teen Cribs.
Yeah. This is before he was. This is just him as. This is his house and stuff.
Yeah, his head. He kind of looks like a microphone. His head's shaped like a microphone. I'm not even trying to be rude. Like straight up, specifically him. His head is straight up shaped like a microphone.
It's a dirty Q-tip.
I don't even know what he's saying. I guess that's his grandmother.
That's his grandma.
That's his mom. Sandy? Is
Bro
it
has
Sandy?
a lot of food. What the fuck, man? That'd be sick as hell.
What? No, half
I had
that
that much
half
food.
that shit is half full.
No, I had that much
That's
food.
just
but
how white ladies do shit in fridges.
y'all never had food stamps, I can tell.
No, we had food stamps too.
Yeah, you had fucking your shit was full then. Unless y'all were selling it for crack.
Nah, if you want me to be for real,
Oh, printer.
Nah, but for real, TBH's long ass story. My dad used to sell weed though, for real. Yeah. There's no denying about that.
My dad sold all kind of things.
Motherfucker, I remember one time my dad came in, like, I just got off the after school bus. It was me and my other brother. This motherfucker comes in, like, in public, front yard, showing him smoking a blunt in front of, like, a bunch of people on the school bus.
Do you want me to like show the video where he has like a pistol in his hand?
Oh, yeah, here's that fucking kid, John Morant, fucking being stupid, flashing. There he is.
Flashing what?
There's this one. Hopefully.
I was referring to the basketball player.
Oh.
John Morant. Damn, it just.
I like how the Igu dance challenge. Great.
Okay.
It's okay.
But it just went back. All right, what the fuck?
Go back to the crib.
Back in the group. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah,
I think
there's.
This is the first time he showed his gun and he got like.
Yeah, this motherfucker like he got a ketamine addiction. I already see it.
Yep. Wasn't there like a second
It's
time
just,
right here?
and like, I don't want to be like that one fucker, but at the same time, like for example, John Morant, like this kid's, he's younger than me, and he's making a fuck ton of money than all of us right now, and he's still acting like a fucking idiot, just like going around guns a blazing.
Well, yeah, he's 20 fucking years old.
Shit, when I was 20 years old, I'd just stay at home to just buy stupid shit, not like buy a gun.
He was buying stupid shit.
Technically, yeah, but that was what I was referring to, like the stupid shit I would get, not the type of stupid shit he would get.
I mean, like,
I mean, what would you do with that type of money if you had, like, basketball earnings type of money? What would you guys do with it?
well, I mean, at this age, I'd do the proper investment so that when I inevitably broke both of my ankles getting fucking beat down on the court because I'm goddamn under 6 foot and I'm white.
Are you saying like if you
No.
had to be a basketball player or if you just had that money?
You just had that money. We're not doing the Kyle situation from South Park.
Yeah, I'm just putting because I'm white, I do banker investment shit and just get a passive income of like $4,000 a month and sleep.
E-commerce.
I would hire someone to help me.
You'd hire an accountant?
I'd hire you.
Oh, sweet. It's super easy, actually.
I'm not interested.
It's getting low money to high money is hard, but if you're just starting at high money, it's super easy to get passive income.
Honestly, if and you're not wrong about that. If people have the higher income, it would be easier to, break banking.
Yeah, you just do a safe investment and you make your money off of it.
Google's your friend. But I'd probably just like buy stupid like if I was his age, I'd buy like the stuff I wanted to get, like for example, like a big old fucking Cybertruck, an example.
No, don't get a Cybertruck. That
I know
shit
it's
sucks.
no. I've heard the issues with that with the vehicle, like the brake doesn't work apparently at all.
Yeah, and it can crush your fingers, and it's shoddy design, and it rusts super easy because there's no coat on it to protect it from rust, despite it all being goddamn steel. It's bigger than other trucks, while also just being worthless. It's just so worthless, other than being like, I'm big and can hit things hard.
I look like a PlayStation 1 model. It does look like a PlayStation 1 model.
I mean, yeah, it's...
Like,
Elon Musk doesn't like curves.
no, he's weird. He's a weird man. I remember when people got mad at him over the Near Automata thing.
Well, he's a weird motherfucker because he wants to call everything in existence X. He tried to make PayPal X.
He does.
He got booted from PayPal because he wouldn't stop trying to rename the goddamn thing.
He finally got it. He got his shit, but he's still making it worse. So, God damn it, Elon.
He's a 50-year-old man who wants to act like he's 13.
But he did help with me gaining like probably a couple dollars though from the Dogecoin thing though. I will give him that.
That's like, I made money off of his stupidity. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I fucking hate thinking about Dogecoin. Because I could have made $6,000, but I took a goddamn nap.
I like once it hit 70 cents, I fucking ran. I ran
Well,
off.
that was my thing. I had planned to do that. I had planned to cut right before the SNL skit because I was like, obviously he's gonna do some stupid shit and it's gonna tank it because it's all based on his fucking cult of personality. And I was like, cool, cool. But I had worked third shift. I got fucking sleepy. I took a nap and I woke up and went, that was a nap that cost me $3,000. And I fucking I'm still mad about it to myself. Because like, I made $3,000, but I could have made $6,000. And that would have been way nicer.
Yeah, I didn't make I think I made like $4,000 out of it. So like it was kind of like a worth investment. It wasn't much, but it was worth it. I don't know what else to invest, and I'm not financially responsible to tell you guys to invest in stuff that we discuss. So please don't take anything we'll be saying. Even when I gave you that message, be more financially responsible than any of us or anybody. Do your own research. Fuck. But I did invest in Shiba Inu. That was a fuck up. That was a pure fuck up in general. I waited and waited.
I've made money off Shiba, but I'm not playing that game.
Mm-mm. I was like, I've seen this before. I'm not gonna kill myself over this shit. Like screaming, like, why the fuck is it not going up? Because remember that night when like the whole GameStop stuff is, and everybody just started creating accounts.
Bro, that night with, can I say his name?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, Pig. We had the Robinhood app open on a phone, and we're like, it's up another 2 cents, and we just fucking cheered.
We were so fucking excited about that shit. It was like, fuck yeah, we're gonna be rich.
Because I sat there being like, oh shit, I gotta make a Robinhood account. And I sat there for a second, wait a minute. Didn't not gay Austin make me make a Robinhood account back in 2018? And then I had to look up and like, oh shit, I've had a Robinhood account the entire time. I don't think you ever met not gay Austin. You definitely didn't.
I have a question about not gay Austin. He actually owned a Mexican restaurant, did he not?
He worked at one for a while.
Diablos.
Yes.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
Oh yeah, you did work.
With only like for one fucking day.
Yeah.
So,
because you did work on the 29 or the 166 line for a little while, didn't you?
yeah, but this is like
Yeah.
literally at the end of it.
Yeah.
I remember too, because
You
like
probably saw him in passing.
because it was just like six of us. You, me, and I can say his name because he's like he does recordings too. Nunley. And that was the only people I know
Yeah.
at the moment.
Oh, dog's breaking through.
Well,
I guess that's time for us to wrap up.
Truffles, you want to get out, don't you? I guess so.
I would make a joke, but I don't know your spouse well enough to make it, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
We'll see you guys on the next episode. Y'all take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't fall down, little dog. Stay calm.
Oh, wait,